Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie and my channel's name is Wonderfully Made, and I am showing you the cover of my Dollar Tree junk journal for the Dollar Tree Junk Journal Challenge over at Paper Terrace. And if you did not see my last video, this is the cover of my journal that I made, and this is from a canvas that you can get at Dollar Tree. This lace is from Dollar Tree. I covered some of the canvas board that is from Dollar Tree. I cut it down and I made the cover, the back cover, and the spine. This spine is scrapbook paper from Dollar Tree, and this is glitter cardstock scrapbook paper from Dollar Tree. I went ahead and covered the inside with pink scrapbook paper, and then I did navy blue on the spine. I did cover up the edges because I had that rough edge from cutting the canvas. I covered that up with some washi tape that I found at Dollar Tree, and that came in a 4-pack. These are the tapes that came in that 4-pack. This is from a different packet. It's also from Dollar Tree, but these were or 5 tapes, sorry, that were in that pack. So I used this top one. So today I wanted to show you the papers that I tea dyed. I used sketchbook paper from Dollar Tree, and the tea is also from Dollar Tree. And if you missed my haul video, I did show this pineapple. Well, it was like this. It was a pineapple placemat, and I cut it off so I could use the leaves separately and then this pattern separately. I did use this as a stencil for tea dyeing some of my papers. So let me show you some of the papers that I got from my tea dyeing process, and I will describe how I did them. So these first few were with the stencil, and these were just the white paper, and I put the stencil in the tea and then put it on my paper. And if you notice on my stencil, there's this side and then there is the flat side. So you can see the tea stains because I did put the flat side down. I tried it both ways, with the flat side down and then with this more detailed or rounded side down. So this was with the flat side down, and you can't really see anything here. You can see a little bit of the leaves right there. Then this one was, I tea dyed the paper, and when the paper was wet, I put the stencil on top of that. You can see it a little bit. It's kind of faint. And then this one was the leaves. This one was tea dyed, and I flipped it over to use the rounded side of the paper. And there's the stem. This one was probably the best results, these two. And the paper was tea dyed, and then I put the placemat in the tea, and I put the rounded side down. And when I tea dyed my papers, I did it in the back room. We have where our furnace is, that it has a concrete floor, and I put down a Dollar Tree tablecloth, plastic tablecloth, and I tea dyed them, and I just let them sit there and dry on their own. And about halfway through, I went back to check if they weren't super wet. I flipped them over. I did go along and dribble the tea in some spots, so that's where this dark spot right here came from. But they turned out really interesting, and my tablecloth might have been a little wrinkled, but that's where some of these spots and things came in. So, but overall, my papers, there's 30 of them. I thought they turned out pretty nice, and I love the texture and how they're all so different from the next one. So today I'm going to get the pages together for my journal, and I don't know if I will do 1 or 2 signatures. I will start by just doing 1, and we'll see if there's room or if I get the 1 signature too chunky. So I'm just going to show you some of the things that I have. This is a doily that's left over from actually the last time I did Jessica's challenge, Dollar Tree challenge. So I've got this doily. I do have this notepad and I liked it because of the squares. I think what I'm going to do for this one is I'm going to take a couple of the papers and then I'm just going to put them together with some washi tape so it can be kind of a taller, skinnier page. So let's see if that will fit. I might have to trim, looks like I'll have to trim off a little bit from the top. So my journal is about, it's just shy of 8 inches. So let me check here. Yeah, it is about 7 3/4, and it is about just over 6 inches wide. So my papers, if I cut them to 6 inches or 5 3/4, that would probably be good. So I'm just going to take some washi tape, again from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to put down just a little line of glue just to be safe. So, because you just never know how sticky this stuff is, and sometimes washi tape loses its stickiness over time. So, just to be safe. And I will put some glue on this side of the washi tape as well. And I'm just going to leave a little tiny space there so my pages can fold. And I'll just trim off this end here. So there's another page. I'm going to use a page from these books. This is sorry for the glare. This is like a planner notebook, both of these that I got from Dollar Tree, and they were kind of around October when they do their, like the pink breast, don't know what happened there, like the breast cancer awareness. That is where I got these. So let me just take out these staples here. And, this one's kind of the same, so I'll just do one page. And I'm going to go ahead and use some pages from my tea dyed paper here. In my other video, I did show some of the other papers that I've tea dyed with stencils that I've gotten from Hobby Lobby in the cake decorating section. Actually, those stencils are pretty thin. So they work really well and they give some really nice images. Now, if you were to put your pages out in the sun, you would probably get an even better result. This is also from Dollar Tree. I went to a Dollar Tree in a different town and was able to get this paper. My local Dollar Tree did not have it. but I do like it that it's landscape. So I'll do a couple of those. And I'm going to trim off the notebook edge here, just because I don't like how that notebook edge gets caught gets caught on stuff. And I think I will put in one of these papers. I also have some leftover scrapbook paper that I can use. I'm going to go ahead and score this just to make it a little easier to fold. And then I do have this gift bag, and I think that I'm going to cut it up. One side, if you can see that, one side has like the gold foil, and then this side is just plain. So I think I'm going to just cut this down real quick and get it to a smaller size so it's not so large. Okay, so I went ahead and I cut down that gift bag to a smaller size so that it would fit inside my journal. And I've gone through and I've just kind of put the pages in the order that I think I might want them. And then I measured kind of a template to make sure that this was going to fit inside my journal. And I just kind of marked it, and I'm going to go through now and I'm just going to trim down all of my pages. Okay, friends, I have cut down all of my pages to the size of my journal, and I'm just going to do a quick flip through here. I've got 2 signatures ready to go. So I've got doily paper, my tea stained paper, this journal paper that I got from Dollar Tree, more tea stain. This is the notepad note-taking paper. This is from the scrapbook paper pad from Dollar Tree. This is just a weekly planner page. This is a gift bag. I cut that down to size. Notepad list paper. And then I had forgotten that I have some old calendars. So I have this one. So when you open it up to the middle, it is some pretty paper in the center of the signature. The next signature I started with the gift bag, and then I've just got more of the same papers and this teal paper from it looks blue in the camera, but it's teal, greenish blue, and from the same scrapbook paper pad. Then my doily, and then this is the inside of this signature. So now I'm just going to do the 3-hole pamphlet stitch, and I'm going to get these stitched in. and I will be back. So I have finished sewing in the signatures, and I did a different take on the 3-hole pamphlet stitch. I saw this on a channel this morning, and I will link that channel below. And let me find the name real quick. So I ended with the knot at the top so I could add beads and things up here as a dangle. So I got this idea from Gardenias and Grace, and I will link her channel below where she also did this. So let me just show you my flip through real quick. So here's all of my pages, and I used twine from the Dollar Tree. My Dollar Tree has twine in their craft section, so I picked this blue and white twine. And there's the center. This signature is a little, I may have to retie this. This one's a little loose, but that is the center of this signature. And then this is the start of the second signature. And there's the center. And that is my journal so far. And so in my next video, I will go through and decorate the pages and add pockets and trims and all that fun stuff. So make sure you check back. Thanks for watching. Bye.